Yeah, you got to get ready.
2, 1.
Welcome to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, episode 12.
1200. This is Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Chase. This is Dooley.
This is going to be awesome. All right, so we did the pizza challenge earlier today. Epic fail. Dooley and I could not eat that much damn pizza.
That's a lot.
I mean, you guys finished like 2/3. It was fairly impressive.
I'm still hurting.
Yeah. Now you know how it feels.
Not cool.
What kind of pizza was it?
It's a 24-inch pizza. We had pepperoni bacon and banana peppers.
It was actually a good pizza if you want. There's still some inside.
That's actually
Yeah, we still got some.
it's actually a little bit less than what I was thinking.
Well,
That'd be like a
we thought it had to be 4 toppings first off. It only had to be 3.
Yeah, when Dooley and I did 20-inch
So
pizza,
y'all got
we did.
topping?
Yeah, we did.
Well, I
when we did the
picked one of
20-inch
the
challenge. Dooley and I did 5 toppings, and that was way easier.
But it was
than this
only
challenge.
a 20-inch, correct? And we kind of had this discussion earlier where, like, the dough was just like a regular pizza dough that got stretched to 20
the dough
inches.
was a key factor, and evidently we learned that the guy who made our pizza has never lost
A challenge.
And
So
there was a pound of marinara sauce on that. When I watched him pour it with the ladle, I was like, "Is that an 8-ounce ladle?" He's like, "Yep," and he did too. So that's a pound of marinara.
I mean, the pound of marinara.
Have a pitcher just
Yeah, right. The pound of marinara made sense though, because you have to admit the sauce covered the pizza. It wasn't like an excess amount of sauce.
Valid point.
I'm curious about the speck on the cheese,
Yeah.
because he was heavy. Like the cheese was just as thick as the crust.
Oh, dude, it was the biggest dough ball.
Dude, like,
But I mean,
it looked like the dough that we.
3 pounds of dough.
It
4
was
pounds of dough.
Probably a pound and a half, 2 pounds.
It looked like the dough we used to make
Or
the giant burger bun. Like it looked like that ball
Yeah.
of dough. Like it was big.
It was fucking huge.
I was impressed that he's skilled though. He was very skilled. He could toss that. He was tossing that bitch around.
Yeah, we put up a video. Like he's literally like first off, he made the crust. Like we all watched him kind of pound the edge, make the crust, he would stand around the edge. Then he flipped it and rolled it out from center. Like I mean, like the man obviously had some skill.
Oh yeah, he definitely. And
we didn't even get his name, and I kind of feel like an asshole
catch
now.
that? I thought about his name when I thought about it.
2 people
You
that
got
work
it.
over
Yeah,
there, brother.
Julie got it.
His name's Robert.
Robert had Brothers Pizza on Firefox Road, Seaboard. Like that dude is awesome.
He
He can make a pizza. That shit was good.
He made the crust, rolled it, and then threw the dough. Like, and we have it all on video. It's posted. Like that guy's
check
got
that
skill.
out
Shout
on
out.
Facebook. And is it on Instagram or is it just on Facebook?
It's probably Facebook because
I don't remember, to be
my
honest.
social media feeds because I had my area manager at work, and she's a little anti-phone, so
Understood.
wasn't able to check anything out today.
Well, that's But either way, for those of you that are listening, you can check it out.
I don't know how far to turtle in.
terrible.
Just be close.
Just act like you're about to
All right,
kiss
so
him,
this is like so we've been upgrading equipment. This is like Jason used to having a lavalier on, so now he has.
We're all used to having a lot of lyrics.
That is a valid point, and we're very used to like leaning back and doing whatever the hell we want, but we're trying to make
Now we got to kiss
better
this
audio.
bitch.
So now we almost got to kiss the mic.
Rotate.
Well, you can't. Yours is multi-directional.
Yeah, you can
What do you
do
want?
whatever.
Like if you could rotate it towards me.
That?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
worry, we're gonna get
We're
you.
good.
We're gonna
We're
get you
good.
one of these cool ass things soon. Like we're working on it. Small steps. Okay,
We are gonna start.
okay,
We're
guys.
also We're also going to start video recording this, so you can actually see
so
what the hell we're talking
We're
about.
actually gonna do a video podcast on YouTube. We're working this out, and it's gonna probably be next week.
We're gonna get
Maybe,
some Scott.
maybe.
Oh hell yeah, we got these guys.
I'm gonna
Right,
buy
good
a box.
segue there, Jason. In front of us, we have a couple things, and
A lot of things.
we just wanna see. So Alex is out. So in front of us, in secrecy, we have a blind taste test.
We have a blind taste test of Miller Lite and Natty.
All right. So okay, first off, you might have seen us post the how to drink a Natty Light where we dumped it out and then we poured a Miller Lite inside the Natty Light can.
Because
That
we're
was really
haters.
funny.
We really
We're some funny. We're some funny fuckers.
We're funny in our own minds. So what we're gonna do today is a blind taste test to see which one is actually better. Because let's be honest, Julie and I got a little drunk last night, and
2 nights ago, but
Are you really too young to know that song?
Okay, Anyway,
I know
so in
what
front of
song
us,
it
we have a
is.
blind taste test. None of us know what's in the cups. There is a Miller Lite and a Natty in a red solo
They
cup.
have been switched around.
They have been switched around, mixed up. There is an N and an M on the bottom of the cup. So what we're going to do is we're each going to pick up one. Honestly,
Right hand first.
Honestly, we can't even look at each other because once they flip it up, everyone else is going to know what's on the bottom of their cup.
No, put your hand on the bottom of the cup.
But that's a good
Drink
point.
like
hand
that.
on bottom of cup.
Drink
Hand
like
on
All
bottom
right,
of
all
cup.
right, so pick your cup
No,
up, put your hand on the bottom.
I was going to say right hand first, but you've already gone to your left side, so all right.
I was just picking up the first
Or
one.
my cigarettes in my hold on.
I can't even see the cups. There's this big microphone in the way. I'm like Sub-Zero over here.
All right, so,
Mortal Kombat is
first beer.
insane.
All right, so the first beer, like everyone talk about your first beer, and then we'll drink the second beer.
First
and then
beer
we'll,
was Natty Light.
Chase has already decided.
I
By
better
the
get
way,
this
no one
wrong.
knows. I'm just saying,
right.
Chase has already decided which one's which.
All right.
I better get it right.
All right, let's drink the first beer.
But 3, 2, 1, drink.
Try.
Okay, first off, I feel like Dooley was the only one that might have savored that. Jason definitely just threw it back.
Does Dooley savor anything? Can
Well,
we see this new drink beer?
I
All right,
have,
that beer.
which is why I'm saying he's.
That beer.
I lied. He drank.
It was very clean.
Oh, okay. I was,
Very light and crisp.
Like, you don't even know if we're drinking the same beer. So don't.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
Dooley
was
stacked his
light
cups.
and
Yeah, I thought he drank both. That's why I was like, maybe I was wrong. No?
Okay,
Okay.
Slight heavy aftertaste.
Okay, but we didn't drink the same beer that we know of.
No.
All right, so then let's drink. Like, so the first one I thought was good. It's a good lawnmower beer. So now we're gonna drink the. We're gonna drink.
Hold on. Scale of 1 to 10. Around the table.
I mean, as far as American Pilsners go, I thought that was a good solid 10. Like I really liked it.
I mean, I'd say it's about like a 6 on the table.
I mean, beer. All right.
Okay. Dooley?
Well,
I like light beer.
It's a domestic, so
England is different.
I know.
6.
6. Heard. All right. Next cup or
Yeah.
All right. Next cup. I was gonna do something in between. Next cup. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, now.
Yeah, that's not as good as the first one.
Okay. So
Remember, we all don't know what the hell we just drank, so who knows?
Yeah. All right.
first off, Jason, scale of 1 to 10.
on the second one.
On the second one.
The second one. I mean, if that's what I had to drink, I could definitely do it.
That's not a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay,
sir.
well, I'm getting there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I put it on par with Bud Light.
That's not a scale of 1 to 10, sir.
Yeah, you know how I
Feel
feel
it.
about Bud Light.
Okay.
So like a 2 for you, or
Yeah, like it's love.
Heard.
Yeah, I'd say that's a 1.5.
A 1.5. We went from 6 to 1.5. Dooley.
It's a domestic 6.
So Dooley's the same on both, just domestic.
All right, fine. Just give
First
me.
off-
All right.
First
Did
off-
we all drink the same beer the first time?
I'm thinking so.
All right. Even though we mixed them up. All right, so.
Like,
The right hand is your second. Pick yours up, sir.
I can definitely feel.
That's a natty.
The,
All right.
I can definitely feel the
Mine's
second
a
one
natty.
in the chest.
So, number 1 for Jason was a solid 10,
Yeah, it was
which
a
is
solid
Miller.
10. It was a Miller. Like,
No surprise on this for Jason,
but
by
I mean,
the way.
Wow, that's actually an. Hold on, is that an M or an N?
That's it.
Wow. Okay. A second one.
Wow. All right,
that
Chase.
That hit me worse than that.
Explains why you have a
That's-
Yingling in
that's
front
your
of you,
first
sir.
one.
First one,
You are right.
Miller. 6.
Man,
And yet you
5.
claimed both of them were 6.
Well, then I said just make a difference 5 for the second one.
Oh, I missed that part.
I thought the Natty was better than the Miller.
As I said, that might explain
Yeah.
why you have a Yingling in front of you, but
Oh, what?
Yingling?
It's only 7 evening.
Oh, a wing
Like,
wing?
yeah, okay,
Or
so
There is a screen in front of my face, Julie.
you can't read his lips.
Can I get a wing willing?
A wing willy?
Can I get a
A
ding
wing
ding?
willing?
Okay, so it's kind of a mixed review. Dooley couldn't tell the difference. Chase likes Natty better. And, of course, you know me, like,
You were definitely calling that one. Like,
Jason's
you,
but I mean-
Jason's been drinking Miller since he was like 10. So.
Yeah, honestly, it just seemed like the Miller like hit me really hard in the chest. So
that's called flavor.
That's called a carbonation.
Yeah.
Hell, the carbonation. But
I mean, I poured them both shitty. I poured them both pretty shitty.
it was just like as soon as it went down,
Yeah. So
Have your aftertaste.
I did that intentionally to see what the hell would happen.
I mean,
we should do another one with the Guinnesses.
Dude, do you think we would know the difference?
hell no, we don't drink those often enough.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I honestly don't drink those.
I have to admit though, I think we could call out what was the Guinness
200.
Yeah, that was that. I mean, I think we
that
could
was
call that one
definitely-
out.
That was a
definitely good.
smooth operator.
Yeah, I think the Guinness 200. Like we already did that. Like we did the video. And I lost.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
Producer came in for cigarettes.
Yeah, there was too much crap going on.
A very
right
slight
there.
interruption there.
Yeah,
Alright.
the 200, like on our video, like we already did that, and like I think the 200 was the clear winner for us.
That was a great year.
All right, so, damn it.
Do we want to go back to plating now that Chase is here?
Cheese and rice.
Yeah, we can definitely go back to that because that's where we ended the last conversation.
Plating. We were talking
Plating
about
food.
plating food, plate presentation.
No, we were plating beer, bro.
Just like
Dude, you could do it.
what's your opinion on sauce on top versus sauce underneath? What's your opinion on
Not
Dried
to put you
parsley.
on the spot or anything, but
If it's sauce underneath, is there anything like alright, say it's a piece of fish. And it's
I love how we keep going back to fish bone.
and
Yeah.
it's laying on a bed of rice. Is the sauce on the rice? Or like is the sauce on the bottom of the fish and the fish is off to the side?
I think it's all relevant
It's like
to
I think
The dish, however, in
Yeah,
the topic that we were talking about earlier, let's go back to that.
I honestly think the sauce should be on the top.
If it's over rice or just in general.
No, if it's over a piece of fish or if it's over like say a burger, like I don't put sauce on the bottom of my burger. I put
That
it
makes
on the
sense
top of my burger
on a bun.
and then I put the buns together.
so you don't put
I don't put it on the
mayonnaise
bun.
on the
I put it on.
bottom bun.
I put mayonnaise on it, but
That's a sauce.
I don't put mayonnaise on the bottom bun. I put everything on top of the burger.
I put mayonnaise on everything.
I'm going back to our burger
Yeah,
video.
I don't even call mayonnaise a sauce.
I'm
don't even
still
know what
saying,
to call
is
it.
that
It's other than
condiment?
mayonnaise.
Jason?
I mean,
Do you put it on the top and on the bottom?
condiments do have sauces
What?
in them.
Mayonnaise.
Both sides.
It's like ketchup ain't a sauce.
That's
Technically.
technically it's a sauce, and technically
I'm with you on
it's
it,
also
sauce.
protecting. It's a fat that's protecting my bread. That is stopping
Okay.
it from being soggy.
I see where you're looking at it.
Okay.
Mathematics,
Okay.
which is a segue.
I still want to taste meat
Just
first.
science the fuck out of that.
Yeah, put
We-
sauce on top.
Okay, so it just in general.
over. Let's say you have
What if-
a
all right.
great piece of beef and you were going to put sauce on top of it.
I would consider portion
It
to be
depends
my
on what
sauce.
kind of beef it is. Like what
Well,
if
let's
it's a
say- let's
steak,
just-
no, I'm not going to put sauce on top of it.
All right,
I'm not gonna
let's-
put sauce on it.
let's say- here we go.
Yeah, I was saying, the steak should be
I got
good
a
enough to
scenario
just-
for you, Jason. Let's the rectangle plates that
If
we
it's a
use.
hamburger, yeah, I'll put sauce on the meat.
The rectangle plates that we use. We're plating a fillet and a baked potato. Sauce on top or underneath. Baked potatoes off the side, fillets on its own, sauce on top or underneath.
On the potato or
On the steak. It's a Chianti sauce. Let's get fancy. It's a red wine sauce.
He is so stoned right now.
Tough call, right? That's what we were talking about earlier.
I
Like,
would say put it on the side and like it should be marinated in it, so when you cook it, the flavor's already there. So you could have it on the side, so that you could, if you wanted to, dip it to have that extra flavor. I don't know.
I'm all for it.
That's it.
I'm just gonna bring this closer to home for Chase. And
Right.
Because Chase was there for we did the food challenge earlier today, and Chase actually went in on the pho challenge. So how do you did you let's talk about how Chase felt
Dude, I
after
gagged
after
a couple
the challenge.
times, Joe. That tripe. I don't
You
know.
probably gagged watching me gag because
That too. That happened a lot, actually.
And then we bring Chase all the way back to Taco Man, which Chase has amazing Taco Man.
Yeah, I don't know how that. It just everything comes together when I eat food.
Okay, so when you're doing taco math, your ratio meat to is it more meat than
Always more meat.
No.
No.
I can't even.
Okay,
left that
Chase.
door open.
Red carpet down. Thank you. Just walking on that one.
That's one thing I hate about Taco Bell. You go and get like a regular soft taco or a hard shell taco. They put half a scoop of fucking meat in there, or ground beef. I mean, it's like grade A dog food, but
Gotta love that dog food.
It's great. Hey, it'll blow your butthole out, but
it gets the job done.
It does. It does.
Like when
you eat that
late
hard
night
shell
Taco Bell.
You eat that hard shell taco, and you got like a sprinkle of cheese.
Fucking hard shell taco 3 days from the day it was made in the fridge.
So what?
Cold? Oh, I don't know about
what I'm trying to get to is
Sorry,
the more
hard
meat,
shell.
the more meat problem. That's what I'm trying to get to. Taco Bell don't put enough meat in their tacos. And it's only the soft shell tacos and the soft tacos. Everything else is loaded with meat.
All right, I'm going to back this up. We're going to turn back to plating.
All right.
Somehow we got on late night Taco Bell, bringing it back to plating. We know that you're down for sauce on top. All right. How about, like, what's a good word for,
I don't know, use your words.
Well, garnishes. How about that one?
And actually, it depends on the food, too, because I do like sauce on the plates if the food can accommodate how the sauce is laid out on the plate.
So
that can get into the scoop and switch.
So, do you believe in the term "when in doubt, parsley out"?
Does he even?
It's a very, 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 very often kind of thing. You're talking about like when in doubt, just say fuck the parsley.
No. Like when in doubt, you don't have another garnish.
Fucking parsley everything.
Parsley everything.
Okay, yeah.
So when in doubt, parsley out means basically parsley everything.
Honestly, it would be both of those situations. Maybe should I not? Yeah, no, we're just gonna send it out without it.
I hate parsley.
And then parsley, sometimes it's just like, okay, you're getting a fucking.
I love the.
You're getting
like you just get a fucking
powder
handful
of fucking parsley. We're raining parsley bay over here.
I believe that there is so many other things that you can use out. Like if you're looking for a green leaf, like we had this conversation in the last podcast. Like you can use cilantro. You can use tarragon. There's so
cilantro
many.
and tarragon will put a different flavor in too. Parsley
It also would access the flavor of your dish, and there's a reason for that garnish to be.
Especially if you got Mexican.
I just believe in
like
edible garnish.
A lot of people actually they cook like steaks. They cook their steaks with that in their base.
I believe that rosemary is overplayed.
Oh yeah, very overplayed.
Well, okay, all right.
Lamb chops with rosemary, butter, and garlic.
I still can't stand lamb chops with mint, but
then slam some some mint jelly on that crap, and it's like the worst thing in the
More
world.
like THC potatoes.
But anyway, okay. So,
another podcast.
I was gonna say because I don't want to kind of dwell on.
Butter.
I don't want to dwell on the last podcast
Fair.
with this one. Do we have another subject we can talk about?
Oh, I have a whole bunch of things.
That's why I looked at you because I know you have a whole bunch.
He's got like a fucking list.
Okay. Coming off of the pizza challenge, like, A, how important is cheese in your life? And B, how important is the cheese pull? Like when
separation
when
and the string.
When you break apart that grilled cheese and it pulls apart. Like they talk about it so much, you see it so much in Instagram. Like
that's not
how important is the pull cheese?
Okay. First off, how important is cheese in my life? Pretty fucking important.
If I was lactose intolerant,
I would die.
I'm just gonna shit my pants.
That's just all right. I have to say,
I feel bad for those people.
Team Fat Kid member. I love bacon. Just bacon is like God. Cheese is like Jesus.
That's a really good little fucking.
Any other different way.
If there was a fucking right hand to bacon, it would be cheese.
Yeah. I want to fucking wrap bacon in melted cheese. The only thing better than cheese is melted cheese. Like it's.
All right. So second part, the pull. I really feel like it depends on the cheese that I'm using and what I'm cooking it with. Because yes, grilled cheese, that melty like gooiness should be there. That's like exactly what I want.
Do people overdo the pull?
I think it's overused in showing of foods. Yeah, which I mean let's face it, guys. We do a lot of food pictures and shit on this channel, and I want to say that not once have we used cardboard or like whipped cream or whipped cream on fucking desserts, but like not once have we ever used something that was not food to make our food look better. Like,
I always wonder like how these people hold like 4 cheeseburgers in their hand.
And that's a good question. But I mean, like you and I have watched videos where
they got some big
doing food
Big
for
like the video food, like where
they're literally like putting cardboard under buns to make them stand taller, and like we don't do any of that.
Yeah,
No, that's
Our
crazy.
food is
What
like-
we're making, dude, we have full intention of eating. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Like this is, we're taking a picture of it right now, and like we're trying to get this picture out of the way because we want to eat it.
So I believe that the cheese pull is overused, and I'm really curious how much of that food is actually as good as it looks. Like, okay, you got the cheese right, but is the rest of the food right, or did you just get that for like a?
Well, I mean, like,
Did you
take-
season it
image.
properly?
Well,
Does it taste good? Does it
take our huge burger.
Personal situation though, cheese pull. If you make a grilled cheese sandwich, do you want a cheese pull or do you not?
Well, yeah.
Depends on how hungry I am.
I mean, I do,
That clarifies that.
but again, I think a lot of it that we see.
My-
Just get into that mic, bro.
Like
Sling back.
if I make a grilled cheese, like most of the time, like I'm not waiting long enough for the cheese to solidify long enough to pull. Like I'm cutting it and the cheese is oozing out onto the plate. Like it's oozing out. Like that could have been a sweet ass pull, but I'm eating the other half, burning my face off, while the other half is oozing onto the
I
plate.
honestly at work.
And most of the time, it's a paper plate. I'm not gonna lie.
I do a pulled pork sandwich at home. Like it's just regular store-bought pulled pork, but get that with an egg and Gouda, and you melt the Gouda on top
Is
of
it
the pulled pork.
smoked Gouda?
It is smoked Gouda.
Smoked Gouda,
Smoked Gouda.
Smooth jazz.
And if it's actually like the smoked Gouda wheel, like the little mini wheels you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
$4
Yeah,
at the store.
Yeah,
You
no,
actually shave it,
yeah, I know,
shave it on
trust
top,
me, I know exactly what you're
and
talking about.
it melts. Like
Oh,
that.
hell yeah. Like, and shredded
You
cheese,
do it heavy. You're not.
if you shred your own cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Little cheese grater and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that shit
Is
done.
that what your cheese grater sounds like? Mine doesn't make any cool sense.
That's what it sounds like in my head. When I'm
Mine
doing
sounds
it.
like, shit, I just cut my fingertip off.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you should have ate that last little
Damn.
nugget instead of trying to shred it.
But yeah, as soon as I cut it in half, cheese is going everywhere. Dude is an amazing cheese.
Cucumbers work great for that, by the way.
This
Take the end of a cucumber and put it on so that you don't shred your finger. That last little bit of cheese.
Yeah, I just I shredded
Man,
it.
I like to live a little dangerous.
I'm not gonna cut my finger. I'm not gonna cut my finger.
Oh fuck! I just cut my finger.
When you gotta
Damn it.
back your fingers off the slicer.
Okay,
That's
so-
all.
That's it.
Chase answered the cheese pull. I answered the cheese pull. Dooley, how important is cheese pull to you? And I mean,
good.
if you have anything better to say than what I did about cheese, then by all means. But I think we covered that.
You don't like Gouda? Then fuck you.
Well, my whole thing is with cheese pull, it has to be a lot of fucking cheese, and that's like I like a mixture of cheese, like let's say pepper jack, cheddar,
So cheddar jack.
Flavor bomb.
like pepper jack. Well, shut up. But
I'm just looking at him. Like, really, bro?
2 cheeses.
no, I use like 4. Like on my type of shit. Like if I were to make a grilled cheese, I'm gonna have like provolone, Monterey, pepper jack, cheddar.
Monster.
I think Monterey Jack is like one of the most underrated cheeses.
It is.
Yeah.
I like Monterey.
Monterey Jack.
You always see cheddar jack. You always see
Anything
pepper
Monterey
jack. You don't
at
ever
the
just
store,
see Monterey.
actually, like Monterey chicken taquitos at 7-Elevens.
You mean,
That
you
shit's on bomb.
mean taquitos?
Taquitos.
Taquitos.
Oh, cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Cheese and rice.
All right, so to me, we all know like cheese is second to meat. Like Alex put it the best. There's no way to like for me to put it any better. The cheese pull to me is not that important because me most of the time like I'm not letting my cheese cool down long enough to pull. Like it's gonna ooze out onto the. And you know what I'm gonna do with that melted cheese? I'm gonna put it on my fries. I'm gonna use that as a condiment. But as far as like cheese being important, I feel like again I said it earlier. Like if I was lactose intolerant, sorry guys, this is happening. Like I'm gonna travel with underwear. Like
And
It's like if I
Jason, why are your pants so big? I got this adult diaper.
yeah, like, I mean like if
I don't know if it's a shark.
I don't know.
I need to change my diapers.
Not poking fun at anyone with an allergy, you know, and like let's
Fuck that.
like celiac,
Poking fun at everybody.
celiacs. Like I'm still.
All right, maybe you know what?
Fuck
Maybe
you.
celiacs because it is an actual allergy. I'll give them that.
Lactose intolerance is an intolerance.
I
But
will-
either way, I think
What about
celiacs.
Yeah, no, nobody's
A
fucking
celiac.
allergic to gluten.
Celiacs, like, dude, I'm still gonna roll the same way.
How is
Like,
that a thing?
I could be buckled over in pain for half an hour, but guess what? I'm eating that breadstick at Olive Garden, going down.
So are we talking
Yeah,
gluten or
cheese
dairy?
dip they
Because you
got?
switch sides
Got
on
all
me.
of them. Like, I will fight
But
these
wait,
allergies head on.
Can we talk about the main eating disorder around that's really getting on there?
You mean bulimia?
No, I mean veganism.
That is not an allergy, sir.
Or
No, no,
disorder?
no, no.
I'm allergic to that shit.
No one at this table supports veganism. Hashtag fuck that shit.
Hashtag vegan cat.
Like,
I knew Chase was gonna laugh.
there's also Taco Cat. Yeah, no, I'm not on board with that. Like, I'm gonna continue to eat the way I want to eat, and I think
That's not a disorder though.
Like
If you choose
I have
to
a disorder.
No,
I-
that's just a disorder, dude. There's something not
Wrong
working
with that?
right in their brain.
Like I understand
And supposedly
that.
vegans kill more animals than meat eaters. Just trying to produce their vegan products.
Shots fired at PETA. But like I understand
I
that.
love how I went to PETA, not vegan. just yeah, veganism. Fuck you, PETA.
But like
You started it all.
I totally understand like vegetarian thing. Like you don't want to kill, or you don't eat something you didn't kill, and all sorts of shit like that.
I still
Like,
don't understand that.
Like what are
I
you mad
get where
at?
he's coming from. Like you don't even use milk that comes from a cow.
That's vegan. I'm talking vegetarian.
I know, but you said
Like,
like-
you said vegan, and I still don't
Yeah.
comprehend that.
no, you said you can understand vegetarianism, and I'm assuming this is where you're going. With it.
Yeah, like vegan. Like why are you mad at milk?
I always ask vegans like, are they allowed to wear
Because
clothes
it comes
they
from
come
an
from
animal.
Like, well,
You know,
They're
you know
drinking-
someone like I'll take a straight
they're
from the Joe
drinking
Rogan
boneless
fucking
children.
stand up. Like people are the hardcore fucking vegans are like, oh, I'm not gonna eat honey because it comes from beef. That's what they do. Is if they're not making honey, then what the fuck are they doing?
I mean, like, why do you hate eggs?
What did that ever do to you?
It's a crazy thing. It's all,
Gave you protein?
it's all an ecosystem.
Okay, so real quick, like I heard someone make this comment the other day, and I just had to bring it up because it's funny as shit. But mussels are legitimately the pistachios of the sea.
Yeah. I can see it, especially the shell. Like
Yeah, like they look similar, and mussels are delicious, and they are so quick to cook in their deliciousness. Why do you hate mussels, vegan? It's like what did that mussel do to you other than give you his deliciousness?
I think that's kind of their point, though. What did mussels do to you?
Well, to me, they
I feel like that's like the basis of veganism. Like, what did they do to you? Why are you gonna steal their milk and their honey?
I do actually like just since we're on the whole vegan thing. Like I saw
This is your topic.
I know. I just like to poke fun at it because what are they gonna do? But
That's not a challenge.
they're gonna spray the leather jacket with red spray paint.
oh yes, I am wearing a leather jacket by the way. But
Do you guys hate cotton?
It's all right. It comes from wool. That's a product of an animal.
No.
Oh, sorry.
that's wool. Cotton comes from the ground.
I got carried away.
I don't wanna like drag down these cotton plants.
But like,
But I
okay,
do need a T-shirt.
you know, like the smell that you get and the color on your shoes from cutting grass. It's actually the grass like being in pain, quote unquote. Like scientists have like discovered that type of shit.
Hold on, you said what now?
Like when you're cutting grass and you have the smell and everything, like that fresh cut grass, it's actually like, you know, like let's say you like cut your arm off or something like that. It's like that.
The grass's response to
Yeah.
pain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And like
that can make sense.
I kill grass.
I kill grass every day.
It's just like when you
I
cut
paid
grass and
somebody
on your
to
shoes,
do
you
that.
get all the green.
Yeah.
Like he's a hired mercenary. He's a landscaper.
Chloroform.
Chloroplast.
Yeah, chloroform. I said chloroform. Yeah, chloroform comes from grass, but
Does it smell like chloroform?
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
that's why I never remember what grass was like.
Every time I cut grass, I never remember it.
I never remember where it was.
In my bathtub.
It's like they're bleeding green on your shoes.
What's this dotted line on my
All
side?
right, we're gonna change the subject now because Billy top jacked me.
13. Okay.
All right, so
I like
this is we're going into this celebrity chef thing, right? So I'm gonna bring it up and like things I hate celebrity chefs say is like things are beautiful. Look at this beautiful piece of fish. It's so happy and it's gonna be delicious. like
shit was microwaved.
yeah, like no, but it's like I hate when people say this is a beautiful carrot. It's a fucking carrot, bro. Like I mean, yeah, okay. It's like all right. So you pick the best one out of the bunch, like.
But, okay,
Like
let's get into that.
beautiful food.
Okay, now, first off,
I got this carrot out of a fucking beauty pageant, motherfucker.
I'm with you on the carrot. It's
That
fucking
carrot
carrot.
is very orange.
Like, but you can't tell me you've never picked up a steak and be like, oh, this is a fucking beautiful piece of meat.
Oh yeah,
Well, that goes back. That goes back to like my whole.
Well, just like a
conversation.
fish. Like, you can have a
I mean,
great
it's not
cut
a
of
different
fish.
story. It's same but different.
I hate when they're just like, they constantly talk about it. It's just like, dude, fucking eat it already.
And like when they bring up acid all the fucking time, like you know what this needs? More acid.
Lots of LSD. Just
Like yeah, that's what they say. They're like, oh, yeah, no, like I saw you pick up that lemon. If you just squeezed it an extra second, this acid would have really cut through. Like
It
seriously,
really
like you wouldn't
It's
even know
way
how to
too
put a
seconds.
lemon on it if you weren't watching me.
what's your dilemma with the whole beautiful food situation?
Because it's overplayed, man. It's not all right. All right.
Do you want it to be like this is sexy
beau-
fish?
This beautiful chicken thigh that has got out of the frozen food section of the grocery market. Like it's so beautiful, and I thawed it out under running water.
Yeah,
so
but
that
you
it's
cook it.
really good, and I'm using my jazz voice to do this. Like this, there's nothing sexy about that chicken thigh, dude. It's a chicken thigh. It looks like the other 80.
You're speaking way too fast. Yeah.
And I'm yelling at the microphone again.
This is why we're gonna start recording.
I
With that
can
camera.
seriously get to the point where it's like, yes, I have this beautiful chicken thigh. I'm going to use my beautiful chef knife to cut into this beautiful joint just so I can place this on this beautiful plate with all this beautiful flowers.
Separates itself. And like, meanwhile, a vegan's cringing underneath their dining room table. Like, don't cut the chicken thigh.
Okay, well, turn it off. On that note, again, you're talking about celebrity chefs. Like, do you feel
Just
like
people in general, like on TV, they don't have to be a celebrity.
Okay, that's true.
Anyone on TV, like, how
But-
beautiful this chicken thigh is.
how? Well, I mean,
Leg quarter.
let's just say that you're on
They came
TV.
off this chicken that was raised in a coop.
Do you think?
barely exercised.
Do you think that if someone was speaking to the masses, kind of like we do, and they didn't say, "Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this looks good. Oh, this is amazing," that people would really like want to watch? I mean, like,
It's a damn chicken thigh, bro.
I still, I mean, again,
Yeah.
you can't.
My chicken thigh
No,
looks
we got
the
it.
exact same as
As
my
every other
chicken
chicken
thigh.
Well, then hopefully they're both beautiful.
I kept it going like
Have you
this.
seen an ugly
Yeah.
chicken thigh or an ugly leg quarter? Like, you know what? That's ugly. I'm not eating it. Like, I can't eat this carrot that tastes exactly like a carrot because it has
the carrots. I'm all with you for.
because it has
I-
two tips at the bottom because it's fat at the top. Like, and it started to reroot itself. That is not a beautiful. That's a Siamese twin. I'm not eating it. Like, what is that crap? It's
Nature
still a
that
carrot.
is beautiful.
I'm with you. I'm not on beautiful carrots, but I feel like there are beautiful cuts of meat.
Oh, and look how fatty this is.
Are you complaining about that? We love bacon.
Dude, I fucking love all.
So I mean, like, you get a ribeye and it's fatty. Are you like, as long as it's marbled,
the
like,
point I'm trying to drive
look at the
home is, like,
marbling.
use better
Like the
words
Wagyu.
to describe
The
your
Wagyu.
food, man. Like, just be honest with people. No one cares that your chicken thigh is beautiful and
this
theirs
is an
looks
average
exactly
looking
the same.
chicken thigh.
Yeah, this one's less than average, but I'm still gonna cook it. Cause guess what? At home, shit, it came in the pack. That's what I'm using. Like we're the same people. Like, that one's less than average. Guess what? It's still going to jerk marinade. Like, oh, the tip of that one was cut off accidentally by the butcher, but I'm still gonna
All
use
7
it.
or 4 ounces. It's 7.3. He's going in the trash.
Can't use this one. It is less than perfect. Like that irritates me, and like they do it all the time, and it drives me nuts. Like I'm using this beautiful chicken thigh. It's a fucking chicken thigh.
By the way, 10-minute time check.
All right, next topic. We got time.
We're
Next
just
topic.
gonna run through the list right now.
Oh, we're gonna run through a couple. Why not?
All right, so
Like how we have a build list of topics.
all right, going
You
back.
don't even understand.
All right, we're going back to
I
food
do,
math
but
real
I don't.
fast.
Food math.
This is a little less entertaining, I believe, but there is actually a math to food.
I don't know. We come out with some pretty
Taco
entertaining
math.
topics out of
Taco
nothing.
math,
So
nacho math, like things exist.
maybe we should
But-
ask about pizza math.
But yeah, fuck pizza.
Oh, did y'all finish, by the way?
No.
We had 5 slices left.
I
6.
didn't get that. But
No, yeah, you check it out later.
Yeah, we had like 5 or 6 slices left.
I'm still not comfortable in my life right now.
So happy.
Thanks for bringing that back up.
I think you just brought it back up.
Yeah, almost. So like when it comes down to math of food, like and how do you produce food for a party, let's say, like there is a physical math formula, and it's basically a pound of food per person, and you're going to use 8 ounces of protein, 4 ounces of starch, and 4 ounces of vegetables. And I know this is a little less entertaining.
I feel like not the average person can actually eat a pound of food.
Yeah, but when you're doing it for the masses,
I mean,
you're
we
gonna
can
you have the
like-
dualies, and then you have the chases.
The parents.
So
Me and my brother.
when
crushed
you're cooking for a mass of people, like at your dinner party, and you're trying to prepare food to make sure you don't run out. I won't say any names because I've been to a couple of family functions where, holy crap, dude, you thought this was gonna feed everyone, but so. Like, if you're making mashed potatoes, prepare 4 ounces per person and go a little heavy on the mashed potatoes because,
Everybody loves mashed potatoes.
right? Like,
And everyone always.
and if you're making that weird ass corn pudding
Everyone-
crap, you can slack back a little bit because everyone's getting like one spoonful to be nice. No one wants to eat that crap. It's-
Yeah,
So, all right.
I always double up on potatoes.
What? As you should. Everyone.
But like
It's just
like with
After meat,
First off, hold on.
cheese, then there's
It's a given.
potatoes.
I want to go back to your situation though, where you said like you've been to parties. Now, my question on that note is like, is this a social gathering or is this a dinner? Because if you're talking about a sit down dinner, then I'm with you on like
a
yeah,
sit down dinner.
especially in the industry, you need to plan on a pound of food.
like
yes,
a
that's what-
dinner. Like you're having like people over your house and you're going to have a dinner prepared for them. Like, and if you're not plating it and they're serving themselves,
Then you definitely need
you
to
prepare for everyone to eat a pound of food.
or at least take a pound of food.
Yeah, at least take it. Like, you know,
Expect a pound of food to be
I
taken.
mean, there are things that you can slack on, like the cranberry
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving. You probably don't need 4 ounces of cranberry per person.
Most people are starch fans, fucking glutenies. So I mean, like stuffing, potatoes, even sweet potatoes have kind of become like a hit. I'm not the hugest sweet potato fan. However,
Let me. All right. Wait,
baked sweet potato is still
why
pretty
we're on
good.
a sweet potato thing? The best way to prepare a sweet potato is to buy a sweet potato, bake it in the oven, and just put butter on it, little salt, little pepper. That's it. That's all it needs, man. Stop smothering them with marshmallows and
And-
whatever sweetness you need to put on them.
all right, for those of us that have a sweet tooth, I'm gonna agree with Jason, and I'm gonna go back to cinnamon. So he's out, but I mean, like a little cinnamon, a little brown sugar. You
I mean,
don't
don't
overdo it.
I will
right?
take a spoonful of your crappy yams
Yeah, go ahead.
and I will eat them to be polite and tell you how delicious they are.
This reminds me of Coleslaw.
No, I mean it's
Got, like,
I
two
don't
O's out of that.
like candy yams.
Candied yams. Come on, you can get it out.
Like
The candy man.
I think that they
The
are
candy man. Can.
horrible. Like there's no place for them on my menu.
All right, so since we're on that subject, Chase Dooley,
What?
Yeah, they have no.
sweet potato.
I've been listening.
Thoughts?
I like them, but not in like a big quantity. Like potatoes are potatoes. Sweet potatoes are just I don't know. I just don't dig them. I like the salty savoriness of an actual like potato with
You realize a potato is neither nor salty nor savory.
I was gonna say with.
When you just eat a potato, it tastes like dirt.
I I wouldn't go that far.
I will-
If you
Hold
eat
on.
a raw
Let's
potato,
come back to that because I've got some more questions about mashed potatoes. But
Make a potato.
yeah, I already
you add
gave that
salt,
warning because I'm
pepper,
early.
You got a little bit of butter.
Because I'm early.
There's a savoriness to it. Like
of course there
Hold
is.
on, we'll go back to that.
Once all
I
that
want
sinks
Julie's
in,
answer.
That potato is amazing.
What are your
But-
thoughts? What are your thoughts on sweet potatoes, Julie?
I like fried sweet potatoes a lot.
I hate those.
Now I'm done.
I'm fucking 90% Irish, so I'll eat potatoes raw.
No,
And
you
they
won't.
taste like dirt.
No, you
Yeah, but they taste like good dirt. So,
won't. I bet you won't do it for a week.
yeah, no shit. I'm not gonna do that
We're
for
not
a
going to
week.
sit here and debate this.
But we only have 5 minutes left. But
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet
I mean, like you
potatoes,
said, you
dude.
eat potato raw. How do you feel about sweet potatoes?
I'll butter, cinnamon.
Are you eating
We're all
candied
looking at
yams?
Jason right
Are you
now.
eating candied yams with marshmallows melted over the fucking top of them?
I mean, yeah, I will.
See, I mean, like, okay,
once in
but
a
you're
year
okay
thing.
with sweet potatoes.
I'll fucking
No,
will.
actually,
I
twice
know-
a year.
Candy pecans
Twice in a
is
year.
garbage. dude. I
Thanksgiving
don't care what
and
it is.
Christmas.
I don't
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Cons,
That's the
yeah.
only time I eat.
And they taste like ass.
No, I eat somewhat.
Pecans, yeah, I'm not really too fond of those.
They gotta be made right.
All right, let's go back to potatoes though. Aside from Julie eating them raw, because I still think that's bad, and I'm Irish as fuck. But Chase, how do you feel about garlic in your mashed potatoes? Because you said salt and pepper. Obviously, you like the salty. You know.
I love garlic.
All
Sir,
day,
this
every
is
day.
Team Fat
Garlic
Kid.
and potatoes.
Hey,
Oh, sure.
hey.
Oh, sure.
Fuck shut. This is Team Packet. It's still a topic. Like garlic and mashed potatoes, yes or no, Jason?
All day, every day.
Yeah,
You know damn well, everyone knows
If
me.
you use
like,
one glove, you
yeah,
use two.
you better. If it says one club, you better use two. Like,
Julie?
I'll put like a pound in that bitch.
Okay, so
That's a
Julie's
little-
just eating garlic with a potato.
That's a little dramatic,
who's
but
with me
talking
on the
well.
cheesy potatoes?
fuck it.
Who's with me on cheesy potatoes?
Fuck it.
Not scallop potatoes, but like potatoes.
so hold on.
cheese is number 2,
Are you-
potatoes is number 3 in the whole life.
High five right there.
Potatoes-
God, Jesus, Spirit.
Potatoes are like
We got the holy trinity of food: bacon, cheese, and potato.
I like that. I like it.
potatoes are like the demigod.
You know what? I can't say that though because we didn't include meat in that, so we're gonna have to
Oh,
refigure that whole structure. We're gonna have to get into
Oh,
like Greek
yeah,
gods and shit. But
If there was a god named
cheese is
after
Athena.
bacon, it'd be Team
Bacon is
Fat
Aries.
Kid. No, bacon's
We're
Team Fat
gonna have to go Nordic with this.
Kid. All right, we're coming up on the end here.
We got a 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. All right, guys. So as much as we love to keep talking,
And we do.
and we would keep this going on for another 2 hours. We'd like to thank all of our non-sponsors for not sponsoring us, as always. If you want to sponsor us, you know where to find us.
TeamFatKidNation.com.
Yeah, Team Patient.
Team Patient.
Patient.
Yeah.
Flip you do.
It's Team Fat
it's our
Kid
secret
at
website.
Team Patient. Damn.
Team
Team Fat Kid at
Nation.
TeamFatKidNation.com is our email. You guys can find us wherever. Like, you can check us out on Facebook,
Get it
Instagram,
right, get it
YouTube,
tight.
Twitter, the InstaFace Twitter. Once again, thank you guys for always supporting us. Team Fat Kid out.
Team Packet out.
Bye bye.